Did you think your partner was mature until they started sulking like a school kid?
Or when their favorite phrase is, I don't want to and I won't.
It's like you're dating a 35-year-old on paper, but their behavior is 15.
This isn't partnership, it's a teenage romance with an adult passport.
Today we're breaking down the eternal teenager, the one who never truly grows up.
They have a passport, but responsibility is still somewhere in the playroom.
Why is it important to recognize this? Because instead of a partner, you might end up with a permanent son or daughter.
And raising an adult, that's a quest without an end, trust me.
We'll go through their psycho profile, the signals, and real-life scenes.
We'll show where the irony ends and where real danger for the relationship begins.
And surprise, you might have some of these traits too.
But it's not the end of the world. The key is seeing them in time.
What matters is not blaming, but understanding how to grow from here.
Knowing these types is your armor in relationships.
So sit back, we're diving deep. Psycho profile. Who is the eternal teenager? An adult stuck in the emotions of their teenage years.
Passport says 35, inside still 15.
They struggle to take responsibility for themselves and the relationship.
But they are masters at running from problems, like avoiding a school test.
For them, the world is often split into cool or ew.
The gray area of adulthood just scares them.
Deep down, they fear rejection and judgment.
That's why they react like a teen to a teacher's critique, offense, drama, and a few tears.
Reflective, their inner motivation is simple, seeking love and acceptance without adult obligations.
They want freedom, but also constant support.
They're the type who can daydream for hours without taking any action.
Because reality isn't as interesting as the fantasies in their head.
They often justify themselves with phrases like, I'm not ready yet, or I need time.
And that time can stretch into decades.
In life, they avoid decisions, shift responsibilities, and look for someone older to handle everything.
So instead of a partner, you get a second grader with a beard.
The irony is that they seem fun, easygoing, even adventurous.
But in crises moments, their immaturity becomes dangerous.
They can sulk, get jealous for no reason, retreat into games or social media instead of talking.
And then wonder, why are you so upset?
In a relationship with them, you gradually take on a parental role.
Feeding, explaining, forgiving, and even giving pocket money.
But really, it's an emotional trap that exhausts you.
Because the eternal teenager doesn't want to grow up. Living in their fantasies is just more comfortable.
Signals to watch for. Signal 1. They shift responsibility onto others.
You know, I trust you more than myself.
Classic eternal teenager move. No one decides anything on their own.
And suddenly you feel like you're living with an adult child.
Signal 2. Sensitivity.
Forget a little emoji and it's a tragedy.
It's emotional immaturity, taking small things as betrayal.
Signal 3, avoiding talks about the future.
Ask about plans and you'll hear, I haven't decided yet. Let's just enjoy the moment.
Translation, I don't want to think about seriousness.
Signal 4, excessive jealousy.
Who's this friend in your phone?
For the eternal teenager, jealousy is a way to feel important.
Signal 5, running from problems.
They can disappear after an argument, then reappear with, what happened?
It's an avoidance strategy that leaves you facing difficulties alone.
Signal 6, need for constant attention.
Why aren't you texting me every 5 minutes?
They fear being alone, keeping their partner on a short leash.
Signal 7, dramatization.
Instead of calmly explaining, it's an emotional explosion.
A teen pattern again, attention through drama.
Signal 8, dependence on external entertainment. Video games, parties, social media, anything to avoid reality. As a result, the relationship becomes secondary, not a priority.
If you notice at least 3 of these signals regularly, it's worth thinking about.
Because then you're really facing an eternal teenager, not a mature partner.
Episodes that speak for themselves.
Imagine coming home from a long day.
They're lying on the couch watching a show.
Can you help me make dinner?
No, I'm tired. You understand. I'm not grown up yet.
An hour later, you're washing dishes alone while they watch you work for two.
Occasionally shouting, "You're so caring."
Yes, it's a compliment, but inside you feel exhausted.
Next episode, planning a vacation.
You try discussing the hotel and route.
They're laughing. I don't know what I want yet. Maybe later.
Half an hour of dialogue, and you realize your plans are entirely dictated by their teenage state.
Or a scene with friends.
They get jealous of anyone who calls you.
Who was that? Friends? Why were you laughing?
And you realize small things become conflicts.
Next episode, a fight.
You want to discuss the issue?
They disappear like a black hole swallowed them.
An hour later, they reappear with, "So what happened?"
And again, you're raising an adult teenager.
Or a weekend scene. Planned a walk, but they forgot to dress properly.
And you go alone, feeling responsible for both. Another episode, household chores.
"Can you clean up?" And they reply, "Nah, not time to grow up yet."
So you constantly end up being the adult for two instead of enjoying the relationship.
Sometimes it feels like a game.
Who'll get angry first?
But it's a game for them, stress and fatigue for you.
Or with friends, they sulk because you spend time without them.
"You were supposed to be with me."
And you realize their world revolves around their own emotions.
And another moment, when they genuinely laugh, play, joke.
You remember why you fell in love.
But these moments are little oases in an endless adult-teen chaos. If the eternal teenager is your partner,
Tip 1, set clear boundaries.
sure, you can watch shows, but dinner won't cook itself.
Your expectations must be clear. Tip 2, don't take over their life.
You don't need to do everything for them, even if you want to. Otherwise, they'll never learn to take responsibility.
Tip 3, communicate openly.
I feel exhausted handling everything for us.
Use I statements to avoid triggering conflict. Tip 4, reward adult steps.
Notice and praise when they do something on their own.
Positive reinforcement helps build mature habits.
Tip 5, balance support with your own life.
Don't vanish into the role of parent, leave time for yourself.
If the eternal teenager is in you.
First tip, recognize your patterns.
Yes, sometimes I avoid responsibility and it's fine. Not really.
Self-observation is the first step towards change. Second tip, take small adult steps daily.
Pay a bill, plan your day, do something responsible.
Even small wins build new habits.
Third tip, develop empathy.
Understand how your behavior affects your partner.
It's not punishment, it's a tool for better relationships.
Tip 4, don't be afraid to ask for help.
Adults don't know everything, and that's okay. Knowing these types helps protect yourself and build healthy relationships.
Eternal teenager around? Now you can spot the signals sooner.
Sometimes spotting is easier than changing, and that's okay.
Starting to work on yourself is already a victory.
Even small steps shift the relationship dynamics.
And if you've already started changing, you're ahead of most people.
Remember, healthy relationships start with awareness and responsibility.
Don't be afraid to set boundaries and speak about your needs.
And yes, sometimes patience is required, but it's worth it.
Comment below which signals you've noticed in your relationships.
Share your experience and support others in the comments.
Subscribe to learn more about relationship psychology and types of people.